Hello everybody, it is January 6, 2021. I am currently in Chinatown and it is a very cold 37 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. Today I'll be walking through Chinatown as well as exploring some of the other neighborhoods in Lower Manhattan. I think I can cross now, maybe not. All right, now I can cross. Quite cold today. This is the intersection of Canal Street and Bowery. This building over here is the location of the old Bowery Savings Bank. Landmark building. Now it's an HSBC. But let's walk through Chinatown and see what's going on here. Things seem pretty calm over here on Canal Street. Traffic is flowing pretty smoothly. I think my goal right now is to go over to Mott Street. Laura's saying this looks like a street that would normally be buzzing pre-COVID. Yes, Canal Street would have been.
It's cute.
Canal Street along with Mott Street are the two main streets of Chinatown. This is Elizabeth Street and Canal. Laurie's saying everything's closed. New York is a nightmare. Not everything is closed in New York. Right now you see Chinatown, they do have a lot of closed businesses just because it's after hours. But when I walked through Chinatown earlier, I saw many places that were open still. It's like past 6:30, of course there's many places are gonna be closed. Out and about with yours truly naming the streets after you. Yes, maybe they should have a Lizzo C streets. But this is Mott Street. Right now, this is probably my favorite street in Chinatown just due to how the decorations are set up. It's pretty amazing. This time I'm gonna walk the entirety of Mott Street all the way down to Chatham Square. Ryan's from the Scottish Highlands and 17 degrees Fahrenheit there. That is cold. Very cold. Much colder than it is right here. Malvita liked the Jamaica Hills tour yesterday. That's great. Glad you enjoyed it. There's still some restaurants that are open. 456 New Shanghai restaurant is open, as well as Big Wong. John PS30, thank you so much for the 15 bucks. Thanks for the pretty lights. Appreciate it very much. It's also nice if you get a selfie view of all the lights here. It's great. Isn't this pretty? Now I gotta put my hood on because it's so cold. This restaurant is very popular, Wonton Noodle Garden. I'm sure a hot noodle soup is one of the best options you can get on a cold winter day like this. Liz C saying kanji. Kanji would be great right now also. Kanji would be an excellent option. Right now, I don't think many people would be wanting to eat any cold items. Warm items are probably the best bet. Also, you know what's great too? Chinatown across the streets. That's a Hong Kong style cafe. There you can get some really strange stuff from Hong Kong. As well as Hong Kong milk tea. I really feel that the restaurants right now, which primarily deal with dessert, don't really do as well right now. That's because many desserts are best served chilled, and when people are this cold, they're not going to want to eat dessert. But those that have soups and hot teas and other warm items, they'll probably do a lot better. Here we got the Peking duck house. Let's cross over the street here. Great shot of the One World Trade Center over here. Melody asking if the Peking duck house is good. Oh, it's great. Very good. And now we have here Wo Hop, long-standing Chinatown business. They focus a lot on the Cantonese style of cooking. There's a Wo Hop and there's also Wo Hop next door. They're both related to each other. Same owners. Ryan Kennedy, thank you so much for the £4.99. Thank you so much for the daily footage. I appreciate it very much. Swollen beef ate at Nakamura in the Lower East Side. Surprisingly delicious, and the pork was beyond tender. Beyond tender. Sounds very delicious and flavorful. Let's head over into the Civic Center now. We'll walk along Wharf Street. Nick Gonzalez, sad that the Spotted Pig in Greenwich is closed. I heard it closed up too. It's really sad to hear that. Johnny is asking if I ever thought about moving away from New York City and where. Yes, I have thought about it, and I'm considering places. You're no exception, saying to be safe out here. Thank you very much. Here's Columbus Park, which was nicknamed the rattiest park in New York City. I'm not sure how many rodents we're gonna see, but I'm not the one to go walk in the middle of this park at nighttime. Not a very inviting park, it's very dark. Barbecue Express, thank you so much for the $5. Thanks for sharing that with us. Ryan 60A with €2. So happy to see your live. Greetings from Germany. Thank you so much, Ryan 68. I don't see any cars coming. Let's go. Here's the Louis J. Lefkowitz State Office Building. It also houses the Marriage Bureau of New York City. Leo asking if the sun is already high. Well, sunset was a while ago, so I don't think we'll see the sun anymore. Let's continue walking on Wharf Street all the way to the Hudson River. I haven't been over there in a while. We'll also pass by the neighborhood of Tribeca. This is Center Street and Worth Streets. Fallout for great kills. Thank you so much for the $5. With a not so nice message about the moderators. Not really sure what happened there, but the rules are in place for people to follow, and it could have been an honest mistake, but I don't know. Okay, Fallout 4, that's why that happened. There's rules in place and people are there to follow them, so I am in agreement with my moderators there. This is Worth Street and Lafayette Streets. This Starbucks is actually a good idea right now. You can see the difference between the inside and the outside. All the steam is accumulating on the window. It's getting pretty windy out now. Very cold. And all the wind, I'm walking against it too. $33.79 for early bird special. Whoa, I never saw this all ripped up on this side. Broadway and Worth Street. I remember they ripped up over there, but not over here. So this is more construction going on now. Makes me wonder, how am I gonna cross safely? Makes it more dangerous to cross because there's a fence over there on that side and you have to walk diagonally. Wait a second. Can go over here. This doesn't make any sense at all. Strange. At least this area is covered up now. I remember when all the pipes and stuff were exposed here. But this is a long, big project from the city. I don't know how many more months it's going to take to get completed. Lots of Christmas trees are being thrown out. My gosh, the entire block is all under construction. This is Church Street and Wharf Street. I'm walking all the way to the Hudson River, maybe even getting a glimpse of some of the new parks that are under construction there. Polar Paw is saying that the trees can be given to goats and other animal sanctuaries instead of trashing them. Also, what the city does frequently is mulch them up too and use them for gardening. Here's where you see the underground of the streets. I'm sure there's many rats underneath there. Let's fix this fuzzy picture. There we go. Joe is saying the rats in New York City. Where are the rats? Mostly in the public parks, the underground, the subway, and things of that nature. But on the streets themselves, they're not really around. They like to stay warm and in areas where they can burrow under the ground. This is West Broadway. Hey, Super Friends in the City is in the house. Another YouTuber who walks around New York City. I think I can go after this biker. This area is so quiet right now. I think when January hits, it's usually when the city gets really quiet. This is the slowest time for New York City. For tourism, for people going out, everything. JY saying, remember as a kid you've seen rats the size of a kitten at my aunt's place. Yeah, I've heard stories like that as well. Not even seeing the rats, but hearing them running through the walls and scurrying through the ceilings. Pretty crazy. Here's another Christmas tree being thrown out. This one's a pretty hefty one too. By the way, this is Hudson Streets. Stephanie Stearns. Anyone remember the exclamation mark commands from last night? I only have 3 right now. That's exclamation mark AK extra, exclamation mark rules, and the other one is exclamation mark B shadow, just to send the link to my other channels. I think I can even put one in right now. Let me see. But only moderators are allowed to use them. Alright, I'm in the live chat right now. Exclamation mark. Alright. There's that one. And there's also this one. That's the link to my other channel, the Action Kid Extra channel. And the last one, that one shows the link to my Black and Shadow channel. Those are the 3 links that, the 3 commands that Nightbot can return once they're pinged, but only the moderators can use them. Bing Buzz asking what's the difference between my 3 channels. This one more deals with exploration and travel. Action Kid Extra is more vlogs, time lapses, other types of videos that don't really fit on this channel. And Black and Shadow deals with bad weather walks and extreme weather walks. Those are the differences. It's getting so windy now. I hope it's not too bad once I get to the Hudson River. Oh, that's neat over there. Let's go check out those trees. Awesome. Rock Gem Design asking, do you get any notifications for the special videos on Patreon? I usually put a post up on Patreon. Deandra heard you didn't know I had 3 YouTube channels, but now you do. They each have something different to offer. I'm also excited to put up a Action Kid Extra video this week, so subscribe to that one if you are interested in seeing it. I'm actually approaching one of New York City's newest parks. I think it's Pier 26. Joshua Gonzalez, when you thought Action Kid Extra, you thought it was just me changing the name of the channel. Well, now you know it's just a place for me to put extra content that I don't feel like fits on this channel. I think more people are discovering it every day. I hope I don't regret this walking to the Hudson River, as it's chilly here. Really chilly. I wonder if that restroom is open, because I'm in need of a restroom right now too. DP, it's gonna be windy by the waters. You can even see it right now on my face. My hair is all blowing all over the place. But there's Pier 25 and the building for the bathroom. Hopefully it's open. And hopefully I can make this light before it changes. I got about 10 seconds. Okay, just made it across in time. Hopefully this bathroom's open. I think the cold weather made me feel like I need to go to the bathroom quicker. All right, is it open? Is it not? Not sure if it is. Nah, it closes at 6 p.m. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna have to hold it in for a little bit. You know what I'll do? I'll head towards the World Trade Center Oculus building. Because at least there's a transportation hub, and they have restrooms inside the mall. Hank is asking how they smell. Depends on the restroom. Usually they're all right. Not too bad. Captain the Crack saying that's a good advantage of being a guy. Well, I probably won't like to do that until I have to get to that point, so I'd rather not. I do that only if it's a last resort. Not having enough public restrooms is one of the biggest issues that New York City faces. Sue Robinson, I can't use the restroom in a nearby hotel. There's a hotel over there, but I'd rather use the one inside the Oculus building. The view is so tranquil here. So nice. Yes, sir, 50.75. Thank you so much for the $20 Canadian. Appreciate it very much. Yes, sir, 50.75. Thank you so much. Yeah, Bob's being near water and wanting a bathroom is not a good idea. It's not, and this wind doesn't help either. You know where I can go to is Brookfield Place. Brookfield Place is even closer. That's where I'll head. Here's Chamber Street. Burrito, is Brookfield Place open? It should be. It was open the last few times I was there. Stevenston. Have I ever gone river to river underground? You can walk from Brookfield Place to Fulton all underground. I've done it before. I actually call it the longest transfer ever because it's very possible to transfer from the you can transfer from the A and C train at Chambers Street, go underground into the Oculus building across to the Fulton Center, and then transfer to the A and C train at Fulton Street. You can do an out-of-system subway transfer to the next stop completely underground. I find it very cool. This light is very weird. Alright, I think we're good. We can cross the street. Hey, soccer or football for most of the people in the world. Now we have this thing in the way. Ivy Lynn GG, thank you so much for $5. It's you, Groovy Grandma. I remember you. Oh man, it focused on the wrong thing. Awesome that you can see a soccer match right in the middle of Manhattan. Oh, nice block. There's a separate game happening on this side too. Here's a great view of the One World Trade Center from this angle. This is probably one of the best angles you can get before it starts to look uncomfortable looking up. I guess I'll walk across. Thank you, Blue Mermaid 67 for the $7. Appreciate it, Blue Mermaid. Thank you. Definitely the quietest part of Manhattan. How many floors are in this tower? I don't know. Pretty high. You can hear just how windy it is too. The good news is Brookfield Place shopping mall is only across the street there. So I should be able to go in there and use the bathroom soon. Here's the One World Trade Center from this angle. Tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. All right, finally. Shopping mall is open. Although that gentleman seems like he's having a hard time opening it up. So I'm gonna go into this entrance over here. All right. Good opportunity for me to warm up too. It's pretty cold outside. All right. Bottega Veneta, Louis Vuitton. Public restrooms, by the way, are just beyond the Louis Vuitton on this side. Joe Miller is saying, please leave the stream on while I pee. I will, but I'm not gonna display the picture or the audio. Here it is. So folks, I'm going to mute the audio and the picture. Don't go away while I use the restroom.